This is the YouTube edition of my book, A Course in Miracles Workbook Nuggets, which is a study aid for the course's workbook for students. I'll begin by reading my book's commentary on today's lesson over a visual of the book's text. I'll then return with some further thoughts on the lesson, which are only included in this YouTube edition of my book. Today's lesson is part of a 10-lesson group that runs from lesson 321 through lesson 330, each of which relates to creation as understood in the course. I'll be repeating this same introduction for each of lessons 321 through 330, so you can skip past this introduction in the future if you like. Timestamps taking you directly to today's Workbook Nuggets commentary and my further commentary are provided in the description below. In the course, creation is not the physical world or universe. The introduction, which precedes these 10 lessons, tells us that creation is, quote, the sum of all God's thoughts, in number infinite, and everywhere without all limit, end quote. So creation, like the real us, is mental or spiritual. And the introduction adds that as thoughts in the mind of God, we indeed are creation. We, the sons and daughters of God, together as the one self, are creation, forever adding to love by its extension. Today's lesson from my book and my further thoughts, which are only contained in this YouTube edition of the book, follow. A link to the book on Amazon.com is provided below. Lesson number 328, November 24th. I choose the second place to gain the first. The lesson states, quote, to join with his will is but to find our own, end quote. This sentence is the whole course. If we truly understood and incorporated this one thought into our consciousness, our work would be done. We would enter the kingdom. But we do not believe it. How do I know that? Because we are living in bodies which strive, suffer, and die. The title of today's lesson is, I choose the second place to gain the first. Choosing the second place means giving up the lead. The point being made here was perhaps best expressed by John Milton in his famous epic poem, Paradise Lost. In a line spoken by Satan after being cast down into the fiery abyss of hell, Satan states, better to reign in hell than serve in heaven. Here Satan is expressing a preference for absolute autonomy, even in hell, over submission to God. He will not choose the second place. He will not give up the lead. Does this sound familiar? It should. It is your ego talking. We all make this exact choice every day. we fail to see that choosing the second place, that is, foregoing our own small wills, is not submission. Rather, it is remembering that we share the will of God. Our own small will is an illusion. So we don't serve in heaven. We reign with God as his beloved child. We reign with God with a shared will, which is one. As the lesson tells us, I choose the second place to gain the first. I give up my small will, my ego, to claim my salvation and inheritance as the child of God.